So here's the problem. A lot of the how to break bad habits videos end up saying the same thing on how to break a bad habit. The people in those videos say to replace a bad habit with a good one. Wow, dude. I never thought of that. It's like saying, dude, you're drowning. Just swim. You have insomnia. Just go to sleep. I don't have to tell you that this type of response is a sign of low intelligence. So to effectively break a bad habit, there are 3 things that you need to identify. Number 1, identify resistance. To start, look at your bad habit and watch for your symptoms. So, example, I suffered from procrastination. Why the fuck did I say that like it's a disease? So my symptoms were playing video games and watching YouTube instead of doing any homework, alright? So why? Why did I rack up 3,000 hours on Halo Reach instead of learning the difference between Thomas Edison and Thomas Jefferson? I know one of the guys is on the penny, and the other guy just copied his name. It's not my fault that they only had one name back then. But in asking myself why I avoided doing my homework, I came to the conclusion that I didn't want to feel the mental pain of doing homework. This mental pain is referred to as resistance, and the way to think about it is when you know you should be doing something, but you just don't. Like you want to eat healthy, but burgers and fries slap too much. The mental resistance here is that cabbage tastes like booty when burger does not. Number 2, identify consequences. So now that you've recognized this resistance and acknowledged that it's there, before you engage in your bad habit, ask yourself how this will negatively affect you. So smoking the cigarette, it's pleasurable in the moment, but how do you feel afterwards? Do you feel bad? And how does this feeling affect the rest of your day and how you perceive yourself? Are you gonna develop some nasty cough and you have to resort to cooking meth to make sure your family doesn't starve? It's hard to think about the effects of what we do to our bodies because we're up in our heads so much, but consider the toll this bad habit is taking on your body because we've only got one of these things and we need to treat it well. Number 3, identify benefits. What if you didn't eat that rat? You wouldn't catch any of its diseases, you wouldn't throw up, dad would come back, I'm sure of it. So again, going back to the procrastination example, if I were less of a dumbass when I was younger, I should have finished my homework first and then played video games. I still wouldn't have gotten that B+ in math, but man, it would have felt so much better to bite the bullet and get it out of the way before destroying the covenant. Identifying the benefits and telling yourself that by not doing this bad habits, your quality of life will increase. And now you should add the good habits. Quitting it cold turkey and then trying to start a good habit doesn't do anything to diminish the bad habit. Starting good habits while you're actively diminishing the amount of time that you dedicate towards bad habits is how you start to replace bad habits with good habits. A very easy way to remember what we talked about here is to use the acronym ERICABIB. It doesn't sound like anything else, so when you remind yourself of ERICABIB, you know what to do. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. We're all gonna make it.